Hello, hello, my friends. It's Friday, and that means little live stream action going on. And I'm coming to you from my surprisingly comfortable house because my air conditioner officially works. Now you may be wondering, Enrique, what do you mean your air conditioner officially works? Well, you see, I had the kind of luck you'd expect, right? So I bought a house, this house that I'm in right now, and I'm very happy to be a homeowner, but, and it's a big but, I buy the house and I think it was 3 or 4 weeks later, I had a leak at my, Oh, hey, Shonam. Oh, my God. Shonam, it's good to see you in there, brother. So basically my furnace began giving off carbon monoxide, which I guess you don't want. That's what people keep telling me. I mean, I don't know. To me, I liked it. I mean, I slept like I'd never slept before. I slept so well, I was wondering if I'd even wake up. Shonam said, for once, YouTube warns me of a stream before it's over. Isn't it nice when the plan works out? And Joe commented, carbon monoxide is just flavored air. Exactly. It's just spicy air. But no, so yeah, within a month and a half of owning this house, my furnace starts spewing out carbon monoxide. Luckily, we were able to get it temporarily fixed, but there was a bigger problem, and that problem was that said furnace was 18 years old. Said furnace was old enough to die for this country. Said furnace was formerly old enough to buy tobacco products. So, and the air conditioner was as well. So this is around Thanksgiving. If I remember correctly, I had the new HVAC installed like the week after Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was the week after Thanksgiving. So something I didn't know, but I've learned is you can't test. It's impossible to test the air conditioner if it's below 40 degrees outside because the compressor can't take in air that cool and do anything with it. So all it does is run your compressor for no reason, and not legal advice, but it just runs your compressor for no reason and it doesn't prove anything. So while my air conditioner had been successfully installed along with my successful installation of my new furnace, and the furnace ran great all winter, no complaints, awesome furnace, everything super quiet, which I love because one of my biggest complaints living here was how goddamned sorry, I just saw Maurice just commented, said furnace did die for his country, the country of Enrique Berg. It was a hero. I won't say I had a negative word to say about that furnace dying. It served its time. So today, now that it's warmed up quite a bit, today I went to, I didn't go anywhere. My HVAC people came out to confirm installation of the air conditioner, even though I'd been using it for about 4 days and it worked fine. There was no danger in using it before confirmation. It's just that until the air conditioner is confirmed, it's not technically installed. So if it hadn't functioned when I turned it on, if it had failed, I couldn't be mad. I would just have to call and be like, guys, come and figure this out because you haven't confirmed it yet. So, but it was installed perfectly. The gentleman who came out to take care of business here, super nice guy. We talked about movies and PlayStation 5s and VR video games. It was a perfectly good experience. Chicano sat in his crate, barking at the man whenever he wasn't, falling asleep. So it was an eventful day, but my home is nice and cool, and the air conditioner is quiet enough I can actually run it while I record podcasts and things like that. The old one was really loud. So Anyway, those are the joys of home ownership, which I needed a new furnace within 2 months of buying the house, and I had to call a plumber within 3 weeks of owning the house. So it was really all coming through all at once for me. I was getting the whole experience ASAP. Donnie Morgan, when is the air conditioner baptism? Well, we have to wait until after the air conditioner's bris. Once the air conditioner has been circumcised, then we begin to discuss how we want to do its baptism. So, I crack myself up. Hey, it's Greg. Greg Nichols said, you got the new furnace. I'll PM you on how much it was. I need to know what new one soon. I mean, I'll tell you what I paid. I don't even need to keep it a secret. It was $14,000. I did get the top of the line furnace for a house this size, because my house is just a little over 1,000 square feet. I believe it's 1080 square feet. And it was like 14 or 14.5 to get the best possible AC and the best possible furnace for this size of house. And because the house is not very big, they don't recommend like a massive supercharged furnace, you know? They don't care about that. I will tell you, Grego, if you're looking for someone to do it, if you're looking for like places to get quotes, DM me. And Derek, no joke, the reason I always remember the square footage of my house is because it's 1080, and it makes me think of the video 1080. Joe said, my air conditioner was circumcised. It leaked water everywhere. And Marie said, just don't hire the Moyle from Seinfeld. Oh, God. That's just the tip of it. Oof. Yeah, Greg, your house is 3,000 square feet. Well, if you need a good place, PM me and I'll send you the name of the guy I used. They were great. And they financed through Wells Fargo. I got a 5-year at 0 interest loan to get the service, which is what made me decide to get a higher end system, was that it was going to be $20 more a month if I got the really nice system. And I own it. You know, this is my first time owning a house. To be honest, I'm completely in utter shock that I own a house and I'm not even 40, because I am so used to being the dumb butt who just chases the stupid things in life and does whatever because he's stupid. I'm used to being kind of being the black sheep. So the idea that like I had my stuff together enough to buy a house still blows my mind, but I did. And I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, so it wasn't a terrible experience. Getting a new furnace, and yeah, it was expensive, but I knew going in that I was going to inevitably need a new furnace. Luckily, the water heater's relatively new. Derek Smith said, took me till 43 to finally do it, but you got a hell of a house, my friend. Beautiful place. And of course, you're going to fill it with your beautiful family and blah, 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 saying nice things about your family, Derek. But no, seriously, your home, beautiful. You showed me some pictures when you guys were picking it out. It's a beautiful place, and there's plenty of room for you guys to grow in it. My house is, it's a 3-bedroom ranch. I like this house a lot. You know, I mean, if I wanted to have a big family, it would not fit. But, 2 dogs and an office and a studio and a bedroom. I'm happy. And the garage, which I do like my attached garage quite a bit. So, and don't get me wrong, buying this house was as much luck as anything else. So, Donnie Morgan just said, so what about the rest of the house? Do the carpets match the drapes? Well, we don't have any drapes. The carpets are green and the drapes are non-existent. We have shutters, bamboo shutters, or not shutters, blinds. Why did I say shutters? We have bamboo blinds. So I don't know how you're going to entendre that, but it's yours to have at it. Maurice said, I'm about to enter the market for a new place and I'm dreading it. Yeah, the marketplace is crazy. I was very fortunate. I bought this house from my mother. She was getting ready to retire, and it was the best option for both of us because I had been living here for 11 years or so. So I got a reasonable discount considering I'd paid the mortgage for about a third the life of the mortgage. But I still had to come up with a lot of cash up front. Well, I mean, all up front. I don't have a mortgage or anything. I bought it outright. So that was another dream of mine, was to not have a mortgage. So, but I spent my entire life living very, very frugally and very carefully and making very specific investments. Oh my God, Joe. Joe said, I didn't realize Enrique was a millionaire. Oh yeah, let me tell you. Oh yeah, clearly you're not familiar with, well, Joe, you live in Ohio. No, so you're just giving me crap because you know that like we have houses that are actually affordable. Because otherwise I'd have to tell you to yourself. I can't get over having the button. The button. Anyway, Shonam Blinder, I hardly know her. I have a chat full of smart Alecks and wiseacres, and I love it. Derek Smith, best recommendation is do your homework on a solid buying agent and loan officer first. They will help so much. If any of you were in the Dayton area, I would be happy to hook you up with my buddy Mariah. She is a realtor and she's very good, but Shona, or not Shonam, but I know Maurice is out by Toledo, and I think that's kind of beyond her, the scope of what she does. But no, I'm very glad. One of the first things I wanted to do when it became clear that, you know, the economy was going to be kind of crap for a while was I was like, I want to get the house bought, get the house paid for, cash out investments. Now I sound like Jim Cramer. Consolidated Beef is where you want to put your money right now. This is not financial advice. I have divested myself from the beef company. Yeah, it sounds like that. But no, so I cashed out investments and bought the house because I was like, I want to at least own a house. And it was awesome to, you know, also get my mother out of having a loan. So it was a big win. Marie said, maybe I need a change of venue. Well, I know you're a healthcare professional. There's lots of healthcare opportunities in the Dayton area because we have the Kettering Health Network, a not-for-profit hospital service. They have a bunch of hospitals. I actually live within 3 minutes of one of their biggest hospitals, of Kettering Hospital. I do recommend them. I used to do commercial work for them until they went union. Long story. Derek Smith, this sounds like the Freddie stock tips. Yeah. My stock tips all start to sound the same. I know. I let you all down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's it.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Joe said, I can't believe housing is affordable in the Paris of Ohio, but that's why the Buckeye State is the best of the 50. Citation needed. Hey, Alicia, Lish Lozier's in the chat. She said, thumbs up Kettering. Do you still... I apologize. Do you still work? What hospital are you working at these days? Because you were at Grandview for a while, if I remember correctly. Are you still at Grandview? But hey, see now, Maurice. Now you have an in. Somebody who works in healthcare in the Dayton area is in the chat right now. I would not hate, Maurice, if you lived in the Dayton area, and I'm not just saying this. If you lived in the Dayton area, you'd be welcome over for movie nights, Friday nights, Joe Bob Briggs nights, stuff like that. We would love to have you out here. We could always use some good folks with solid Godzilla tattoos. Lish said, yes, I do. I'm the supervisor now, so I'm everywhere. I'm Batman. Well, you're everywhere. Okay, yeah, I was thinking you're everyone and no one. Everywhere and nowhere, Darkman, but... Congratulations, Lish, on being the supervisor. That's awesome. Big congrats. Oh, I do want to mention, since everybody is enjoying the chat, we are accepting tips. You can see the little tip counter right down there. All you have to do is go to the link in the description of the stream It should be right next to the box, you know, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. Click on that. Any donation you send in, we have a goal of trying to raise $250 a month. We're at 0 right now. I haven't been streaming that hard this month, but every penny that you donate to the tip goal on the live stream goes to Chicano's chemotherapy bills, which aren't too bad now. I think I only owe like $3,400. So I owe a lot on Chicano's veterinary bills, but it is over. We are done doing the chemo. So, and it looks like it's gone well. So we'll see what happens next. But he's doing well. And next week, I am so excited. I cannot overstate this. Next week, Chicano's medications start to diminish. I can't wait to give him less steroids and less Benadryl, and then eventually none, because he's such an aggressive eater now because of because of all the meds he's on. So let's see what we got down here. Boring Oregon. I think I know who you are, Bruce. Well, Marie said, "You sold me. I'll start looking in the Dayton area." Go for it, my friend. Shonem said, "I'm still living that apartment." Oh wait, sorry. Wow, I went way back. Okay, Joe said, "I used to do contract work for Kettering Hospital despite having such a gorgeous main lobby. What a dump behind the scenes." Ooh, Lish, shots fired. Lish, he just went after your place. Shonem said, "I'm still living that apartment life, but I did recently move. Just me, my husband, and my cat, but we're finally in a position to start saving money for a house sometime down the line." And that's what matters. Like where you live, like the life you're building for yourself, which you clearly do and should. And then the next step is save up, make a plan, and friggin' punch it right in the balls. Hell yeah. Love hearing it. Matthew Brassfield said, "Are you seeing Renfield?" I will be probably seeing Renfield on Tuesday, and I can't wait. I'm super excited, but I just don't think I have time this weekend to go catch it. Whoa, Joe, donating the number of the beast, $6.66. Thank you very much, Joe. And for some reason, our tip goal did not count it. When it comes to stream stuff, I'm kind of a boomer. So thank you very much, Joe. I do appreciate the tip. Oh, there it goes. Now it counted it. Is it going to count it twice now? I don't know. I hit buttons. I'm insane. Hot tub stream at 250. I just read your chat. That's true. Okay, no, I'll tell you guys what. If we get to 250 this month, I'll do a hot tub stream because I have my inflatable hot tub waiting to be set up for the new season because it's warm out now. So 250, I'll do it. I'll hot tub stream for you sons of bitches. I'm sorry, you sons of bitches. Let's see. Derek Smith said, "Yay for reduced meds for the pup." Oh wait, Matt Brassfield said, "Remember we have a movie as well on Tuesday." What movie are we seeing on Tuesday? I lose track sometimes. What are we seeing Tuesday? David DeNoyer said, "Allie and I are currently headed to the theater for Mario." Oh, that's weird. I thought you had somewhere you had to be, and that's why you were skipping out on your bro movie night with all your best friends, all your best guy friends. I thought it was because you had somewhere to be or something important to do. Oh no, you're just going to see Mario with some girl. Joe says, "The secret is to always keep it at 0 so people just keep donating." I mean, that is delightfully crooked. And in that way, I appreciate it. But I think I'm going to try and be in the realm of live streaming. It's not that hard to be relatively moral, I don't think. Oh, yeah, Matt, we're seeing that weird Nefarious movie. That's on Tuesday? Why did I thought that was on a Thursday for some reason. Is there room for Dave? Because Dave and I always hang out on Tuesdays, and I don't know if you invited him or not. But if there's room for him, I'll gladly grab him a ticket. Okay, Dave is coming. Well, good. But good riddance, too. Dave selling out his friends. For what? For what? For whamming. For fucking whamming. Mother f***er. I'm sorry. It's hard enough to not play with all the effects that are on here all the time, let alone the fucking bleep button. So, I mean, I've got like the air horn, which I should probably unmute it if I want to hear it, I guess, but record scratch. And then of course these beautiful chimes. And then the sound of people hearing Dave make a joke. Nice, nicely done. And then of course the sound for when I make a joke. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. David said something trying to defend himself. I'm not reading it out loud. Joe said, I have no idea what to think of Nefarious. What an odd trailer. That is what makes me rush to the theater to see something. The trailer is so strange, so unusual, so exciting. I can't wait. Shonem said, I want to point out the sound when you make a joke contains a distinct lack of any laughter. That's how good my jokes are. They're so good, you don't laugh at them. You simply appreciate that they were a part of your life. Well played. That's pretty funny. I just realized my hair light is set wrong. Of course it is. None of you would know if I didn't point it out, though, of course. Yeah, I like that more. Wow, it's bright. Matt Brassfield said, well, back to work. Have a great show, brother. Thank you, Maddie. I'll see you on Tuesday, and I look forward to it. You guys caught me tapping the table. I know every week when you see me stream, I say that the studio is nearly complete. It's so nearly done. Well, that is still true. But I am always working on it, trying to improve it. I actually got a better boom arm for the microphone, and now it doesn't hear when I tap on the table as much. And I'm very happy about that. Shonem, elbow cough. Are you really coughing in your elbow, or are you dabbing on the haters? All right. I'll never do that again, I promise. Derek Smith, are you having people over tonight for movies? Why, yes, I am. My good buddies Jeff and Keith are going to stop by. In fact, in about 15 minutes, they should start trickling their way into my life. And we are going to go to the cigar lounge, have a couple stogies, maybe play some Uno or something, and enjoy that Dave's not there. And then, I don't know what we're going to watch. Often we kind of go by mood. So we'll see. What about you, Derek? What about you? What about you, Derek? What are you up to this weekend? You doing anything fun? You have any cool movies on the chopping block? Oh, for anybody who is listening to the show streaming out loud, and there are other people around, sorry. Now everybody's going to be looking over at you. Oh, yeah, that's awesome, Derek. Just got the Second Sight Texas Chainsaw box. That's so sweet. I kind of wish I had splurged on it, but I decided to hold off and instead go with just the Steelbook. in 4K, because I do love Texas Chainsaw, so I couldn't go for a standard, but I did ease up a little bit and not quite shatter my bank into 1,000 pieces yet. Derek says it's gorgeous and that P-Hub sound fits it well. Joe says, in my restless dreams, I see that scene from the newest Texas Chainsaw where the final girl is being autopiloted away by a Tesla while flailing through the sunroof. Well, first of all, spoilers, but no, that new Texas Chainsaw may not have been the best thing in the world, but it had some really solid moments. Derek said, I haven't seen a Texas Chainsaw movie I haven't liked. Really? Well, Derek, what's your favorite moment in Texas Chainsaw, or Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, aka Texas Chainsaw: A New Generation? I actually find that movie extremely amusing. Even if I don't know if you could call it good, but I do find it amusing. Oh, he said, by far my favorite franchise. I mean, I can't deny that Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, phenomenal. One of the best horror films of all time, in my opinion. Texas Chainsaw 2, hilarious, weird, off-kilter. Dennis Hopper, great film. Texas Chainsaw 3, I actually have a humongous soft spot for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 because I rented it at Blockbuster a bunch, but then on top of that, back in the day, my buddy Andy was running these movie screenings at a theater called Page Manor in Fairborn, Ohio, which unfortunately burned down. And I am suspicious as to why. But at Page Manor, we would show horror movie, screenings and double features and things like that. Well, sometimes the film prints would break or show up damaged or not arrive on time at all, but we had a copy of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 that New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers, had not sent the courier to pick back up yet. We had it for like 5 months or something. So I probably saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 in the theater on 35 millimeter like 4 times. Something ridiculous like that. And it definitely helped me grow my appreciation for Texas Chainsaw 3. And then on top of that, I became buddies with Jeff Burr, the director. He's a really good guy. I love Jeff Burr's work. Okay, let's see what you said. Maurice said, I didn't hate the new Texas Chainsaw. I'm 100% convinced the Sally subplot was making fun of Jamie Lee Curtis coming back for Halloween. It did kind of feel that way. Derek Smith said McConaughey's rant about the Illuminati. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4 has so much stuff going on that is so weird. The biggest weird thing of all, they're just not cannibals. There's a whole sequence where they're ordering pizza. I just don't understand how you would leave the cannibalism out. But I did love all the weird Illuminati references and the guys in limousines and this idea that it's like some kind of syndicate, I guess. Bizarre and hilarious. Joe, this will out me as having terrible taste. Sorry, that already makes me laugh. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation is almost my favorite in the series. Dude, I love, for you get air horn. I love when folks are not afraid to like what they like. I'm notorious for the hot take that I enjoy Jaws for the Revenge more than the original Jaws. I'm not saying it's a better film, but I am saying that my personal enjoyment is highest with Jaws 4. It has the most rewatchability for me. And maybe that's kind of what you're getting at, is that you find Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation extremely fun, because you said my favorite in the series. You didn't say it was the best in the series. You said it was your favorite. And I think that's completely fair. And I say, let your freak flag fly. 1,000%. Absolutely. Anyway, what was I reading? Let's see. Derek Smith said, that's incredible. I'm not exactly sure which thing he was responding to. David O'Hanlon said, the third Texas Chainsaw is my favorite until the remake. In my opinion, those two have Leather at his scariest. Leatherface is really scary in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. The whole part where he is playing with that kid's toy and he's supposed to write clown because he sees like a person's face and it looks like a clown, and he keeps spelling food and failing the test because cannibalism. Derek Smith said, you can't eat the same thing all the time. Always need to have pizza in the rotation. Does anybody remember when the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing was happening? There were so many Jeffrey Dahmer jokes. I was very young at the time, but I remember one of them was that when he got caught with all these human body parts in his fridge, that he said he was trying to make Domino's pizza. I remember hearing adults tell that one around me. David O'Hanlon, good to see you, David. Jaws 4 is the most fun for sure. You get it. Maurice McKittrick, I didn't notice until years later that Illuminati is stenciled on the tow truck McConaughey was driving. I never noticed that before. That is amazing and hilarious. Because, you know, the Illuminati's so known for advertising. I mean, if you believe in the Illuminati. Oh, great. Now I just sound like Alex Jones. They're turning the frogs gay. Anyway. Derek Smith said, next gen and 3D are so much fun and are far from boring. I would agree with that, especially 3D. I think Texas Chainsaw 3D gets kind of a bad rep. I think the scenes where she's looking through the dark areas with just the cell phone flashlight, really scary stuff. I really enjoyed it. Dan York, Jaws 4 is probably the most underappreciated movie ever. And I don't see how it could. I mean, it literally has everything you could ever want. It has a shark swimming from the East Coast to the Bahamas. It has Mario Van Peebles talking in a very, very inappropriate Jamaican accent. It has lovemaking after metalworking. It has psychic connections. It has money laundering. It has Mike O'Kane. Too good. Too good. Let's see. Jaws 4, Derek Smith said Jaws 4 helped Michael Caine buy a house. That is what I heard. Maurice McKittrick said Dahmer has a good head on his shoulders and 2 in his refrigerator. Hey-oh! Wait, well played. Oh, my buddy Keith is in the chat. He said, you slacker. How am I a slacker? You're the one that's supposed to be here in 6 minutes. Or are you already here? Oh, you're here early. I don't know if the door, guys, I gotta go let Keith in. I'll be right back. Okay, I let Keith in and then I trapped him. Let's see what you guys were saying. David O'Hanlon said 3D is super underrated. Jaws 3D, or wait, are you talking about Texas Chainsaw 3D? Texas Chainsaw 3D, yeah, absolutely underrated. Dan York, I unapologetically, proudly love Jaws 4. I don't care how ridiculous it might be. It's fun. And then Derek Smith said, where else can you hear a shark roar or see a shark roar? I mean, that's a fair point. I should mention, we need to find the link. I did a video on YouTube that was just about why Jaws 4 is a more entertaining movie than Jaws 1. I don't know. You guys can find it yourself. Let's see. Well, kids, I got to take off. Thank you for the $6.66 tip, which makes it look very satanic in here. And I do appreciate it very much. Everybody, I hope you have an excellent weekend. Watch some cool movies or something, or be with your loved ones. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but yeah, whatever. So, but everybody, be well, and I'll see you real soon.